Once upon a time in a small town, there lived a young boy named Ryan. Ryan was a bright and curious student who loved learning and exploring new things. However, he often found himself frustrated by his teacher, Mrs. Jenkins, who seemed to lack enthusiasm and passion for teaching. Mrs. Jenkins was known for her strict rules and rigid teaching methods. She would often discourage her students from asking questions and exploring their own ideas. Ryan, being an inquisitive young mind, felt confined by these limitations. He believed that education should be a joyful and interactive experience. One day, Ryan stumbled upon an old library hidden behind the town's bustling market. As he perused the shelves, he discovered a book that would change his perspective forever. It was a collection of stories about renowned teachers who had made a significant impact on their students' lives through innovative and compassionate teaching methods. Inspired by the tales of these extraordinary educators, Ryan decided to take matters into his own hands. He began researching different teaching techniques, attending workshops, and exploring online resources. He spent hours designing engaging lesson plans that fostered critical thinking and creativity. Ryan's passion for learning grew as he dove deeper into his newfound knowledge. When the school year began, Ryan's classmates were surprised to see him taking charge of his own education. He became a model student, asking thought-provoking questions and actively participating in class discussions. His enthusiasm soon spread to his classmates, and a wave of excitement filled the once dull classroom. Mrs. Jenkins, initially taken aback by Ryan's sudden transformation, couldn't help but notice the positive change in her students. Their enthusiasm and thirst for knowledge reignited her own passion for teaching. She started observing Ryan closely, curious about the source of this transformation. One day, Mrs. Jenkins approached Ryan after class and asked him about his journey. Ryan shared his experiences, explaining how he had discovered a world of teaching possibilities beyond the confines of textbooks and traditional methods. Mrs. Jenkins was both impressed and humbled by Ryan's dedication and determination. From that day forward, Mrs. Jenkins decided to embrace change. She took Ryan's ideas to heart and began incorporating more interactive and student-centered activities into her lessons. She encouraged her students to explore their interests, ask questions, and think critically. As time passed, the classroom became a vibrant hub of creativity and learning. Ryan's peers thrived under Mrs. Jenkins's newfound approach, and they developed a genuine love for education. The once dull classroom had transformed into an exciting space filled with laughter, curiosity, and inspiration. Word of the remarkable transformation in Mrs. Jenkins's teaching methods spread throughout the town. Parents praised her for the positive impact she had on their children's lives, and the school's reputation soared. Mrs. Jenkins acknowledged Ryan's instrumental role in helping her rediscover her passion for teaching, and she often referred to him as her greatest teacher. In the end, Ryan's determination to make a difference had not only transformed his own education, but also inspired his teacher to become a better educator.